Swimming 1111. I hope you find this reading well today and hope things are going good for you on this beautiful day. And if not, things are going to get better. So don't you worry. Everything's looking up. Everything's looking really good. And I feel a good movement flowing through our world, showing us that it's not all terrible. Okay? There is balance being restored. So just take a big breath and welcome yourself into this reading. So today we're going to be doing a reading for the sign of Scorpio. And this can be your sun sign, your moon sign, your rising ascendant sign. It could be your Venus for love and relationships. It could be your Jupiter, which is your masculine husband, okay, or significant other, father of your children, to be more precise. Or this could be your Mars for a same-sex relationship, okay? Maybe Scorpio sits in an important cardinal house. Maybe your second is not that important as your first. Maybe, you know, maybe you want to check out your rising energy. What does that mean for you personally? Maybe you want to check out your fourth house, your seventh, or your 10th. You know, the fourth house is family and home. The seventh is relationships, marriages, relationships with other people, friends, family also, but mostly marital, loving relationships. And the 10th house is going to represent your career, your reputation, and all that good stuff. So go ahead and just see what resonates for you. Okay, take this reading with a grain of salt, flip it. If it's not being aimed at you, it may be aimed at the person that you love, okay? Could be their reading. Could be, I'm picking up on them. So you're going to have to see what fits for you, okay? We're going to start off with an oracle for Scorpio. Oh, hi, Infinite. Hi there, Steph. You got me into Vedic. My chart seems like I'm a Scorpio sun, Mercury, and Jupiter. Woo! Tropical in Saturn and Pluto. That is really awesome. I'm so glad that you're studying your Vedic. That's really great. I love it. All right, hopefully you guys can see well. Let me get another light on just in case. Getting a little sunset down here. Okay. Spirit, please guide me in an oracle reading for the sign of Scorpio. Denial. Relationships, bottom of the deck. This is very lower chakra energy here. We're talking sacral chakra and a little bit of solar plexus mixed with sacral. There's a lot of sexual energy going on here that you're not dealing with. Denial, for first and foremost, you're denying your desires. Scorpio, you are the sacral chakra, to be honest. I mean, you represent confidence, masculine, feminine energies having to do with sexuality. Your house, the house of Scorpio, does stand for the sexual organs. So it is both male and female, but it's the sexual organs. And it stands for desire and feelings and pleasure. It's also transformation, okay? So when you're in denial in this area, what is it that you're hiding from? What is it that you're pushing away? I feel like you're pushing away some kind of your desires. Whatever you're attracted to, whoever you're attracted to in relationships, you're pushing away from you at this time. And a lot of this could stem from a lack of confidence, okay? So I feel like something's going on in the arena where you don't feel good enough, okay, to engage in sexual energy, or maybe you feel like your partner is in denial and they don't feel good enough to engage with you. Because remember, it could be the other shoe on the other foot. Like I said earlier, flip it if that's what needs to happen. But let's go ahead and read this. That's just my personal take on it. I know that's not what the card is going to say, but that's my personal take on it, okay? And there is a lot of Libra energy here with this relationship card. So Scorpio, you could be in a relationship with a Libra, okay? Or you could be a cusper. You could be right on the verge between Libra and Scorpio. Anyways, let's go ahead and read this. Denial. Scorpio, I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with an insight of awareness. It is time to open up and be completely honest with yourself and myself, okay? It's how you should say it, myself. At this present moment, buried fears and resentments, so buried fears and your resentments, they don't die, okay? They don't just disappear with time, they fester. They merely fester and cause dis-ease. So only by bringing them to the surface, Scorpio, and examining them in the light of day with love and compassion, will you be able to banish them from your life. Scorpio, whatever's bringing you pain and heartache, reflect on this situation again, because you are giving it more power by suppressing it. The dangerous seeds of denial grow and spread and manifest like a cancer unless you uproot them, examine them, and release them. This is the only way that Scorpio can become whole and healthy. Learn not to bury your painful emotions in the first place. Deal with them as they come up and take all the time you need to neutralize them without hiding them. Your soul does want you to live honestly and authentically in the now. So stop hindering it by placing emotional landmines on your path. So there you go, Scorp. Whether this is you or your significant other, there are emotional landmines. And this is basically you walking on eggshells around your lover or your friends and family, because you're dealing with a lot and you're burying that seed and you just don't want to deal with it. It could be self-conscious energy where you don't feel good about yourself. It could be, you know, maybe your person doesn't feel good around you, but there's this don't touch me, don't talk to me, don't get on that conversation, I'm not in the mood. So there is a sense of moodiness here, and you know, there could be some sexual denial. I don't know what's going on with that, but there could very well be some sexual denial, whether you're denying someone your body, okay, or they're denying you their body, or you're denying an attraction to someone. There's a denial, and it could just be a denial in the fact that you actually do have emotional landmines, and that you actually have some resentments and some issues that you have not dealt with, and you're in complete denial about even having them, and it's affecting your relationships. Whoops. Okay. All right, so let's read your relationship in regards to love. Ooh, that just flew right out. Hang on, it fell on the floor. I'm so sick of this card. I feel like ripping it out of my out of my deck. I keep getting it all week and whatever. We got religious factors again. Religious factors are affecting your love life. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing. And I want to separate that into two. Your religion or your upbringing, the way you view life and relationships, and your spiritual path. So there's some issues for you. And I feel it's more of a headstrong set of beliefs that is prohibiting you in this relationship, okay? So whatever these beliefs are, it's making you react in a certain way that's not so great. Bottom of the deck is children. Your love life is being affected by children, okay? So whether that's your inner child or children around you, for some reason, there's a belief system surrounding children, and it's affecting your relationship. It could be sometimes you're an older couple, and one of you guys is really worrying and stressing about your adult children, and that affects the relationship between the couple because you're heavily involved, or you guys disagree with your support for the adult children. It could be someone thinks that the way their adult children think about them is so important, and they're dictating their life based on what their children's opinions may be. So there's children that are affecting that. You see what I'm saying? Or you could be young, you know, a younger family with smaller children, and the way you raise your children or what your children believe and think of you is affecting your relationship. It could be that, you know, people are splitting up because of children. Sometimes a child doesn't like a step parent. Sometimes a child doesn't like a boyfriend or girlfriend that someone has. And that could cause a rift between a relationship. It could also be someone is lacking parental responsibility with a child, and there's heavy guilt and shame and pain, and that's affecting the relationship. It could also be somebody wants children and the other person does not want children, and that's affecting the relationship. You know, it could be somebody wants marriage and children and another party does not. So anyways, there's lots of different ways you can look at this. It could also be someone's just being very childish. Yes?
I'm going to go do guys' night with Uncle Brendan.
Oh yeah, brush your hair and brush your teeth.
I already did that.
Okay, I love you.
Right, love you too. Bye.
Have fun.
You too. Right.
You look nice.
Thank you.
Okay, I'll miss you.
I miss you too. I'm going to close this for you.
Okay.
Bye.
Oh, you're a sweetheart.
Bye.
Have fun.
You too, Mom.
Okay, bye. Okay, sorry guys. Oh, I feel sad I didn't get a hug from my oldest. I miss my boy. Oh, okay. Funny, we're talking about children and then my child comes in. He's a big child, but he's still my child. You know, so there's a lot of different relationships that can be affected by children. Sometimes people don't date because they don't want someone to come in and boss their children around or be dictative with them. And some people just choose to remain single because of that. There's so many reasons and so many different kinds of situations that can be put into this reading here for Scorpio, but it could be your childhood upbringing and the way you view love and romance, and it could also just be you literally have children that are affecting this. But either one, whatever which way the shoe fits, there's a set of beliefs and there's a set of struggles that have come into your life and caused you to have disagreements and struggles and denial about what really makes you happy in love and in life. Okay? So that's the overall underall. Let's get one word here for, give me a word or give me a statement for the energy of Scorpio today and the next 30 days. Give me an energy. Oh, I said and. I'm going to go ahead and just take the bottom here. I know better. I know better. So you know better. You know better than to be landmining your emotions and walking on eggshells and making other people feel like they have to walk on eggshells. Like, you know better. Come on, don't do that to yourself or other people. New information is going to be coming into your life here shortly. This new information is going to make you feel a little bit overwhelmed. Okay? Could be a shock. I'm feeling like maybe some information could shock you. Okay? Whatever this announcement is. The next card here is the karmic is fake. And he or she is very upset. So I think somebody's going to be found out. Whoever this karmic is. Could be a love relationship. Could be a work relationship. Could be family, whatever it is. You're going to get some information here about someone. And they're going to be upset that they're going to get busted. And you're going to feel overwhelmed with this kind of information that you're getting. So what is going to happen is there's some truth that you have been burying and dusting under the rug, Scorpio. Oh, no, that's not them. That couldn't be them. That's not the real situation. That didn't really happen. That's all conspiracy. That's all bullshit. That's all lies. That's fabrication. It's made up, you know. It's not real. I've just been hearing a bunch of bullshit. It's not real. You know, my person really isn't struggling with ABC. My person really isn't feeling this way about us. And, you know, whatever these beliefs are. The truth is shocking. The truth is shocking. It's actually what they're saying. Whatever's been, you know, rumors, whatever's been spreading around, whatever you've been told, you know, maybe your person cheated, lied, stole, who knows? Maybe your person has a fetish you don't want to think about. Maybe your person was, you know, feeling a certain type of way and everyone warned you and you were like, oh, that's such bull. You were in denial. And the truth is, you're going to find out and you're going to feel like a heavy burden has just been laid on your shoulders. and you will no longer be able to deal with this denial. So do I feel a tower coming down on you? Yes, a terrible terror of a tower is coming down on you, Scorpio. Or maybe you're going to put it down on somebody else. But it's coming. And the fact of the matter is, you knew better all along, but you didn't listen. You didn't listen to your watery instincts, Scorpio. Your watery feminine instincts that were telling you something's off, something's wrong, something needs to be addressed and looked at. And you know what? Your relationships have a little drama and you didn't want to pay attention. And now it's going to come out. So I think over the next 30 days, don't be too surprised. Let's go ahead and get some cards here for Scorp. Spirit, please show me the next 30 days here for Scorpio. Right now, I'm reading this towards the end of January. So this is probably going to go through till the end of February, okay? So what's happening with Scorpio? Show me Scorpio from this month of January through the end of February. What's going to be happening for the sign of Scorpio? Show me Scorpio's energy, 2021. First card out, you're dealing with a Virgo. Could be a Libra / Virgo. We did get Libra earlier. So the biggest energies right now is Libra and Virgo and Scorp. But we have a Hermit in reverse. Something's going to come out from the dark. Somebody's going to come out from hiding. Somebody's going to come out from avoiding you. So there's this coming out. Somebody's coming out of hiding. We have the Magician, another Virgo card. And this is a new beginning, but it's also somebody taking action towards a new beginning. So, wow, Scorpio, someone's about to bust out of their hiding spot and say, peekaboo, where have you been? Where have I been? What's going on? Like, anything could happen. We have the Three of Water. Woo! I tell you what, this is getting good. There's going to be some kind of a harmonious reconciliation, a happy good news, a reunion, something to feel good about. This is a good, happy, very good, rush of warm, good feelings, to be honest. The next one here is the King of Air. Do I still think you're dealing with a Libra? Yes, King of Air. Could very much be. Woo, this person is coming out of hiding to communicate with you. Are you ready? Are you ready? What I'm hearing is, let's get ready to rumble. Like, I know. It's like a boxing match. You could be dealing with a boxer. I don't know, but I definitely think we have another king down here, which is a King of Water. So we've got the King of Air and the King of Water. So for some of you Scorpios, there could be two males coming into your life, or there could just be, two lovers, male or female, doesn't matter. But there's two people coming into this situation. Could it be a third party scenario? It could be. We don't know. We do have the Three of Cups, the Three of Love. So we'll have to see what's happening. But the next card here is the King of Cups, King of Water. So we got two kings here. No wonder we have like a little match, a little let's get ready to rumble. There is going to be some kind of a comparison. There's a comparing. There's a sorting. There's a who's better than the other. It could be who's telling the truth. Okay? Who's telling the truth? So there's going to be this, I think it's a confrontation between the King of Air and the King of Water. And it's going to be a battle over the truth. You better watch it. You better trust your instincts on this. Yeah, there's more information coming in with the Page of Air. So this is going to be something physical evidence, a document, a text, an email. I don't know. I just don't know, but I know it's physical. And I know that you're going to be able to read it. Okay? Or it could be a video. Could be a video or an audio. Okay? Could be something that you could hear. Could be a video recording with image and words. Okay, but something's happening. And here we are with the page. Children. Pages are children. So I do feel like it's just a flat out message. A message or information, that's what it is. It's coming into this, let's get ready to rumble, between the King of Swords and the King of Cups. Interesting. The next card we have is a 10 of Cups in reverse. So there's going to be a breaking up of a family situation. Interesting. And it's weird because this is Cancer, Cancer, Cancer. There could be a Cancer involved or fourth house energy. The last one here is the Chariot. And this is moving forward. Valiant, victorious, confident, balanced, being a master. Oh, it's definitely a Cancer. Then we have the Queen of Water in reverse. You won't believe it. I mean, that's Cancerian. Then we have Four of Cups, which is another Cancerian in reverse. Wow. So here's the deal. Scorpio, Libra, Virgo. And now there's a Cancerian. There's also a dash, a sprinkle of Gemini. But that's who's in this reading. And I just have to tell you that what I'm seeing so far is good news is coming in for one party, which happens to be the truth. Bad news is coming in for the other party, because the truth comes to separate what I feel could be a relationship. Sometimes the truth hurts. I feel, Scorpio, because we got the card earlier where it said denial. Okay. And then you have you here with the King of Water, which is you, Scorpio. And then we have the Hermit in reverse, which is very much a denial energy, not wanting to go within and search for the truth. I feel like you are coming out of this denial with this information, and it's giving you an option to take action, to reconcile with a soulmate that you've been separated from. And the truth is, you need to move forward with that person. And I think that person is your perfect soulmate, because we have the King and the Queen of Water. I think your perfect soulmate is a Cancerian. And I think it's possible that you're breaking up with a Libra or Virgo. Okay? I think that's a very real possibility. Could be the other way around. I mean, you could flip it if that's what really works for you, but this is what I'm picking up here on in the reading. That the King of Swords comes to give some truth here and destroy. And there's this Chariot that's proud, moving forward, which is a universal power, and saying, we're going to go forward with this. I want to get some more information, though, on this relationship. Please show me more for the sign of Scorpio. So you have stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. Bottom of the deck is keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. I think you've been denying an attraction to a soulmate. You've been suppressing it. You were happy in this other connection. You were trying really hard to focus on this other connection. And it was like your whole everything. And you tried so hard to focus and just be good in whatever situation you were in. Okay? Meanwhile, there's this soulmate vibe that's been suppressed. And you said, I'm not attracted. I don't want them. They're too big for me, or they're too skinny for me, they're not rich enough for me, or we're enemies, or we're just not soulmates, we just can't come back together. Too much water under the bridge. Yeah, Crystal, everything can be reversed. So stay optimistic about your love life, because positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. Please keep an open mind, because this soulmate that you're supposed to move forward with really, really wants to come in and give you love and healing. But I think this Queen of Cups, your soulmate, is hurt because she's been denied, or he, okay? This person has been denied many times, and there's struggles between you guys. Bottom line energy here again is finances and career. Someone seems to have been more focused on money than love, more focused on career than emotional happiness. So that's been an issue that may have separated this couple. Let's get some more information. I want to know more about this soulmate. What does she or he have to say to you, Scorpio? What does she or he have to say to you? Show me the soulmate. Show me the Queen of Cups for Scorpio. Show me the feelings of the Queen of Cups for Scorpio. Feelings for the Queen of Cups. We have magic. Okay, so this Queen of Cups is a sorceress. She's a high priestess. She's, or he, is a magical being. This person, this Queen of Cups, does candle magic, tarot, palmistry. She's got divine feminine power, or he, okay? Esoteric knowledge, spiritual wisdom, and intuitive gifts. So this person is probably very different from your upbringing, religious beliefs. So there is some differences between the Scorpio and this very spiritual person. Bottom of the deck is you've had a past life with this Queen of Cups. Knowings, deep knowings, soulmates are defined in this card, and deep healing and wanting to patch things up. So this soulmate wants to patch things up. This soulmate really wants to come in and just say, you know what? I really want this for us. I want to make it better. I love you. I'm into you fully. I feel you. We are deeply connected. But remember, you've been in denial, Scorpio, and you know better, but you've been denying her. You've been denying the Queen of Cups, your perfect soulmate. So this has been a problem coming to reality, that you are deeply connected and meant for a reunion with this person, but you don't want it. King of Swords, no. King of Cups, I'm in denial, Hermit, I'm pushing it away. I don't want to deal with this. I don't want to come in. You want to know, Elves gives me goosebumps. Not only do you have a King and Queen of Water, you have the King of Air here with the Queen of Swords now sitting at the bottom. For me, that's just ultra verification. Yes, this is your soulmate. Wise, strategic, honest, and powerful. She really wants to stand up, but you're not listening to her. You're not talking to her. There's some stubbornness going on here. Why? Like, what is this, what is the problem? King of Cups, we heard from the Queen. Let's talk about you. King of Water, Scorpio. What's happening with you? Scorpio, give me a message. What's happening with you? How do you feel about this connection? Why are you in denial? Or it's reversible, but why? Okay, why not going within and seeing the truth of the matter? Why not having this wake-up call? Why are you not having an open mind? And it fell on the floor again. Give me a second, guys. We got, I keep asking myself the same question. Why am I doing this? Scorpio, you don't know why. You don't know why you're pushing her away or him. You don't know why. You're just like, I'm doing it. I'm pushing them away. I'm denying it. I'm suppressing it. I don't know why I'm doing it. Why? Why am I doing it? I don't know either. I'm trying to get to the bottom of that. But the bottom of the deck here is karma is hitting you hard, or vice versa, right now. Okay, so karma is putting the smack down, the WWE, let's get ready to rumble. Like, you are getting your ass beat or handed to you on a silver platter. Literally, you're just getting beat here. Karma is beating you down. And it's like, do you enjoy this kind of energy? Is it fun? Is it fun getting beat down by your finances and career? Are you enjoying that kind of karma? Because, it's not that it's a vengeful thing, but things don't go your way when you're fighting your destiny. And the reason things don't go your way is so you stop what you're doing. You stop. And you look around at your choices and your environment and you say to yourself, am I on the right path? Is this working for me? Clearly it's not. But you're just going forward without stopping. A lot of people that I interview and talk with when they're having karma, you know, it's what goes around comes around. It's a seed that you plant. You kind of create your own hell. And people think of it, oh my gosh, is this a form of punishment? Is the universe like just punishing me for being mean to people? You know, in a sense, it feels that way because what you give, you get. And if you've given hardship and negativity and pain, and that's what's been delivered to the people around you, then you're going to receive it back. It's not necessarily a punishment, but it feels like that, doesn't it? Because you feel like you're getting your karma. You feel like what you gave to them, you're getting back to you. And sometimes it does come in a different form because it's just an energy, and an energy doesn't have a title. Well, I'm the energy of money, and I'm the energy of love, and I'm the energy of blah, blah, blah. No, energy is just energy. It's like a magnet. It matches you. It's a mirror. And so, you know, if you're focused on financials, and that's what's in front of you, then that mirror of negativity is going to reflect onto your career. Like a light beam, like a laser. If you're focused on love and marriage and family, and you have, you know, planted a negative karmic seed, it's going to focus back in on you, and you're going to reflect it back onto your focus, which is family and love, and it's going to be negative. So it's not that, you know, the universe has some sick, twisted plot to hit you right where it hurts. It's you're attracting your own energy. You're bringing your own karma. And whatever it is you're focused on and whatever it is your intentions are, you know, looking at, well, karma is going to affect it in some way. It looks like in your case, it's financial, you know, a lot of that earth energy, but whatever it is, even if it's not financial, you're feeling it. And it could be karmic because we got earlier, you know, the karmic is upset. What did it say? I forgot what it said. I had it earlier, but the karmic is finding out the truth and they're very upset, or they're fake. They're fake. So whatever you thought was important to you, and I'm sorry, but whatever it was, it's just not. And you put your intentions on the wrong place probably, and you're not aligned. And so I don't want you to take this as a spiritual attack or a karmic vengeance. It's more you're out of line. You're not aligned with your soul purpose. You're not aligned with your soulmate, and you're out of whack and you're off track. And when that happens, negative things are going to happen to you. The good news is that things are changing with the one in the major arcana. Now is the time to engage with a new hope, be optimistic, keep an open mind. Now is a chance that you can rebuild again or restart. It's like you're playing a video game, you know, you're losing the race. And you're just all fucked up on this race, right? Like you're back and forth. You're in 9th place. It sucks. You lost the race pretty terribly. Now the video game race is over, and now you get a chance to restart. And that's what this is, a reset, a restart. And so you hear the counting down, 3, 2, 1, ding. And then you guys get to go race again. This is you. You get another shot. Like there's something that feels like an ending. A slow burn, okay? And now you're coming out of denial. You're coming out of isolation. There's a reconnection with the 3 of Cups and the Hermit in reverse. There's a beautiful reconnection between you and a soulmate. You're going to have to get honest with yourself. take some action and move forward, okay? But this is a reset, and 3, 2, 1, go means go. Be optimistic. Keep an open mind. Stop beating yourself up. Bottom of the deck is major life changes, not the same person you remember. None of us are. So don't judge yourself like that. Oh, I'm not the same person I was when she met me. Or I'm not the same person I was when he met me. I don't care. That, you know, souls don't have a body. They're residing in yours right now. And yes, there might be some lack of confidence. We saw that earlier. There could be some lack in confidence. But don't let that get you down, because more importantly than the physical is the emotional and spiritual soulmate connection. So don't worry about the outer appearance of your finances or your body or your age or whatever it is, okay? Don't let that influence the connection. Stay optimistic, because who gives a shit what it actually looks like physically? Let's focus on what it feels like. And that's kind of what I'm feeling. So, what is the hidden truth about what this feels like? What is this deep soulmate connection for Scorpio? What does it feel like? Show me the hidden truth. You and I were too young, so you guys had to grow up. This could be the sign of an older couple that you were together when you were younger, you separated, you guys have been going through your own shit in your own life, and now you guys are being given a second chance. So an older couple possibly that met when they were in high school or college or just younger adults. You had some kind of a separation. Okay, shit happened, life happened, and you always thought about this person, or they always thought about you, and now you guys have a second chance to kind of come back together, this time mature, wise, experienced, and not so young, okay? And so maybe it's going to be, oh, I don't look like how they remembered me. Who gives a crap? This is a deep soul connection. You'd be surprised that they love you no matter who and what you look like today. It could also be, if it's not an older couple, it could be that you're meeting a new lover that you've never physically met before, but you've known them in a past life. And maybe you've switched roles. Maybe you guys have switched from masculine to feminine. Maybe you guys are meeting older, younger, maybe different ethnicities. Who knows? But keep an open mind, because your soulmate is different than how you remember in a past life. It could also mean that your spirit was young. No, regardless of the age, your spirit was immature, and now it's ready to be mature and meet each other on a different wavelength. Because bottom of the deck, bottom line, you came closer to me than anyone. Okay? So you guys have a deep connection, and that is Scorpio. So guess what, Scorpio? Bottom line, you and this person are the best fit. Bottom line, you guys are the right ones for each other. So everything else can just kick rocks. The connection is what's important. The last one here is, I wish I could take back my words. You guys might have had a falling out, an argument, or a separation that you guys said some things you didn't mean. Maybe you said some things like, I never want to see you again. Maybe you said some things like, I regret ever being with you. Whatever you said, take it with a grain of salt. Like I said earlier, we say things when we're pissed off. It doesn't mean that's how we actually feel. And it looks like you guys wish you could take those words back. I'm also hearing something along the lines of, I'm happier without you. I'm glad you're doing good, but I'm happy now. I hear that that's bullshit. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to give anyone false hopes, but I feel like if somebody said they're happy and moved on and life is so great, I think they're full of shit. I'm sorry to say that, but I think that has a lot to do with the denial. Because somebody's trying to make it sound like they're really happy, but they're full of shit. Okay, oops, let's get another card. Well, some of them came out. We're just going to take them. Bottom of the deck is stubborn. Okay, we're dealing with a very stubborn person. Well, are you surprised? I don't think so. Scorpio is one of the fixed signs. Okay, so you're one of the fixed. That means you're stubborn as hell. You don't change your mind. It doesn't matter who tries to convince you. And that stubbornness can get in the way, can't it? Yes, the answer is yes. Let's get the other cards that came out. Number 1, you're my heart. Like my love is in your heart. Home is where the heart is, and my heart is with you. So there's some truth that's been denied. The next card that came out is, yep, I'm so happy mask. Again, saying that life is good, I'm fine, I'm happy was all bullshit. It was all bullshit. It's a mask. Someone's saying they're happy when they're really just not, okay? The next card here is, they don't know the truth yet. So whoever someone's around, like whatever this other relationship is, friends, family, lovers, they really don't know that you know the truth, and they really don't know the truth. It really just hasn't come to the surface yet. Oh, wow. You guys want like a final confirmation besides past life, besides 10 of Cups, besides King of Air, Queen of Air, King of Water, Queen of Water? You guys got this one. We're soulmates. And there's no fighting that. It is what it is. Past life connection. Okay, whoops. Yeah, past life connection. Somebody here has been in denial that their soulmate is their soulmate. And don't worry, I've met a lot of clients that feel the same way. Some of the responses I get is, oh, hell no, they're not my soulmate. You know, or they tell the client, you're not my soulmate. Are you crazy? You think you're my soulmate? You're definitely not my soulmate. And they're in such fucking denial. Such fucking denial. And I tell the client, well, you know what? It's all here. It's all here. So whether, you know, whether or not this ever works out or not, the truth remains in the reading for Scorpio. There's a deep connection. It's from a different lifetime. You're brought back together physically in this world again. You're unhappy, but you're lying about it. Someone's lying about. Someone's just lying about being happy, and they're full of shit. Someone's been unwilling to deal with their emotions and their feelings. They'd rather bury it and hide it than deal with it. Life has passed you by. Maybe years have passed you by. And there's this energy of maybe there's too much water under the bridge at this point. We can't really go back and fix any of this. Again, this person is full of shit, stubborn, and in denial. That's untrue. It's actually never too late. So I need someone to step up and get involved and start looking inside. They need to grow up, and spiritually, not just age, but their spirit needs to mature and grow up and see this beautiful gift that is a soulmate. Okay? Is this person going to do it? Well, lucky for you, I still don't have my extendeds set up yet. Lucky for you. So we are definitely going to look into that right now. And I'm going to get into, are they going to step up? Are they going to see the truth, or are they not? Let's go ahead and get some oracles on that. Let's get a Queen of the Moon oracle. Start with her. And I also want to get my herb. I say herb. My herb oracle. Okay, and just get some messages here. Is this person going to step up? Spirit, is this person who's in denial going to see the truth? Are they going to come to the light? Is there hope here with this optimistic point of view? Keep an open mind. Are they going to have a future with this soulmate? Is it going to happen? Spirit, revealed to me in these cards. Show me, is Scorpio going to step up to the plate? Or is the person that's reverse watching this, cross watching, are they going to step up? What's going on? What is going on? Who's going to step up? Are they? Yeah, there's definitely a Libra involved because I have balance again, passion flower. And look at that. There's the scales. That is the sign of Libra. Somebody here has a Venus or a Jupiter in Scorpio, quite possibly, because that's really strong in this reading. Doesn't have to be. Could be a sun, moon, rising. I don't care. But that is a strong energy because Venus rules Libra. And I do feel this Jupiterian energy with the masculinity of the kings. So, anyways, the card that came out is Freedom. And this is Mugwort. They will be let out of the cage. Right now, their cage is their own mind. They're in denial. 8 of Swords. They're trapping themselves by choice. Someone is mentally choosing to feel trapped, to think they are trapped, to think there is no way out. But freedom is in the future. And this is the number 23, which goes up to the number 5, which is challenge, change. Okay? Challenge and change. It's a challenge to change your beliefs. But you must. Hierophant energy. Stand up. Look into that. And I do think in the future, because freedom is here, they are going to come out of this stubborn cage. Let's read the number 23. I love you guys, by the way. Thank you so much for watching me. It's good to have you here. I feel very good vibes from you watching. So thank you for injecting your loving energy into this reading. It certainly gives it more power. I like it. So anyway, Scorpio, this card says, step back and observe, because you are being given the opportunity, especially with that Magician card, to find pathways to the freedom that you really truly desire. Meditation, divination, and visionary practices are also going to help you explore some major themes in your life right now. So Scorpio, that means you're going to get into magic. You're going to get into visions. You're going to get into vision boards, meditations, manifestations, spiritual, esoteric, occultish kind of knowledge and wisdom that you're going to be taking with you to get out of this mental prison. You are being reminded to take heed of an intuitive experience or a message you may have either ignored or really not understood. I have to stop and pause and say to Scorpio, there was a message that you were given by, or it could be reversed for the cross watcher, but there was a message somebody was given by a sage, by a seer, by a psychic or medium or an intuitive. Could even be a tarot card reader or a palmistry reader. There was a message that you were given a while ago, could have been a long while ago, and someone did not take heed to that message. Could just be simple that there's a soulmate and they acknowledged it. Could be that you were here with spiritual gifts and magic and you didn't want to listen. But there's denial. And Scorpio, let's not deny that your energy is magical. The 8th house of Scorpio has every bit to do with occult and magic and esoteric knowledge and wisdom, hermetic knowledge and wisdom, spiritual knowledge and wisdom, magic, palmistry, all of that. Your house, Scorpio, has everything to do with all of that. So have you been in denial of your own gifts, your own birthrights, your own powers? Have you been thinking maybe that you're just being silly, that you really don't have those powers, but you actually do? And so this is also an awakening for you to say, wow, I actually carry these gifts. For some of you guys, that's what it is. For others of you, you're meeting these teachers, these seers, these people that are going to come and meet you and tell you these messages. And you're going to need to listen because it's the truth. Okay. So it says here, now today, Scorpio, is the time to trust what you feel inside your gut, your instincts, what you know to be your personal truth, whether or not anyone else can see them, is the road to take to the freedom that it offers. Sometimes we're brought up in these spiritual religions, these beliefs, and they don't accept mediumship. They don't expect, a psychic, accept is what I mean. They don't accept a psychic in the family. They don't accept a medium. They don't accept someone that speaks to the dead. They don't accept someone who can read cards or palms or just read someone intuitively. Okay, they don't accept that. And so there could be some trouble in family or in paradise with a relationship that they're not into the same things you are, and they're not as accepting. The number 5 has every bit to do with you challenging your friends and your enemies and standing up for these truths and saying they're real. You have to get yourself out of a connection with negativity and doubters and people that are not meant for this path. You have to kind of step away and get back onto your spiritual path. Anyways, remember that what is right for other people may not necessarily be right for you. So listen to your own heart. And it's so hard, right, with the children card, right? Sometimes we're born into a family that is not accepting. And that's okay. Your soul was meant to challenge them, to find strength. So keep an open mind, because I also feel there's a deep connection between the soulmates where one is very religious, quite possibly, and the other person is very spiritual. And I feel that there's this deep soulmate connection between people of 2 different faiths, 2 different kinds of families and upbringings. And when you bring them and marry them together, they're beautiful. They create a harmony and a balance. But when separated, the soulmates get lost. And they tend to get sucked into some kind of a negative karmic vortex where it pulls them from their path. So there is a stubbornness and a bucking of the path. And it's time to get out of denial and just be one with your soul and your soulmate. And when you guys are able to marry spiritually, you'll be back on track. So anyways, I'm going to read balance, number 6. That was the other card that came in for you. A return to center is needed, Scorp. And it's also going to be offered. Maybe you've taken something too far, or maybe you've not reached out enough. Now is the time to come back to a more harmonious place. Stability is what you should be focused on right now. And rash actions and decisions are to be tempered. Step back. Now is not the time for you to jump in and take major risks, but rather step back and just see things and see what transpires. You may find you need to get more rest or time away to see the bigger picture from the heart space, not from the visual or the physical. So yeah, so are you going to get back with the soulmate? No, not immediately. What I see is you actually first stepping away from your current situation so you can see the soulmate clearly, because you are so deep into the forest of bullshit and fakeness and karma and karmics that you can't see the trees. You're so deep into this forest of karmic bullshit that you don't even realize you are in a forest of karmic bullshit, right? So now you're going to fly like a bird. You're going to grow wings. You're going to step back, and you're going to go soaring high above the forest, and you're going to see it. And now you're going to know what it is. And now you're going to make the right decisions. And now you're going to get back on track because you are coming out of denial. And I think the biggest message for you, Scorpio, or the cross watcher, because it could be reversed, is that you're stepping back and you're actually going to finally see the soulmate that you've been missing. And if it's not a soulmate, it could be a soul path that you've been missing. Because sometimes it's not a person we're dealing with, it's a situation. So either way, you're going to step back and go, okay, this is not the path I was destined for. Why was I following this so blindly all along? I don't know. Pressure from family can be a difficult thing to come up against. Pressure from religion, pressure from family members, parents, that can be a very hard thing to confront. And some people are doing careers they hate because they make their parents happy. Some people are in marriages they hate because they made their parents happy, you know, or children. And it's pressure for you. It's pressure for you. This is really just freedom for the cross watcher or for Scorpio. Freedom for you to say it's okay to stop what I'm doing. It's okay for you to say it's all right. And that it's not some evil thing that needs to be condoned. It's just you listening to your own spirit now. And that's a good thing. So anyways, continuing with the Moon Oracle. Are you going to go back with this soulmate? Are you going to find her or him in this space of enlightenment? Spirit, can you show me? Are they going to find each other again? So I got a couple cards. I have the Void down here, number 1. I think that's a sign, the new moon. The new moon is coming. You're going to be pulled. What I'm feeling is the tide and the ocean and King of Cups, King of Scorpio water here. You are the ocean right now. And you are going to be pulled like magnets back together. There's a strange connection between Scorpio being represented as the ocean and this Cancerian vibe, which is ruled by the moon. There's going to be this strange attraction and pulling together. You guys are going to be brought back together like magnets, like the tide in the water. It's natural. It's going to happen. And it's in line with your destiny. So the answer is yes. Yes. You're going to get brought back with this soulmate. The other cards that came out is the number 22. And I think you're going to be seeing that number frequently. 222, 2222, whatever. I think you're going to be seeing it. Okay? And that means that you're being brought together. The card that you got is Wisdom. So I think as you pull away from your current situation and you see the wisdom in this connection, that's going to bring you guys closer together. Books, knowledge, school. School. I have to stop because I got a vision. And someone said it's 7:22 p.m. Get the heck out of here. Yeah, school is going to bring you guys together. There's something about school, and whether it's your old school that you guys grew up at, maybe a reunion, maybe dropping your kids off at school, maybe getting books at a store for school. I don't know. Maybe, who knows? I don't know. But there is some kind of a school situation that is somehow going to help reunite you guys back together. And if it's not a physical, actual, literal school, it's the wisdom and the lessons of life that you guys are learning on your path. They're going to bring you guys back together. Okay? Okay, so anyways, let's keep going. The masculine comes in next. So there's a masculine that's going to make a decision and come forward. The masculine energy is the giver. So there is a giver. The lunar god, I love this, coming together to bring you guys together. A masculine energy is going to take steps. It doesn't have to be a person, although it could be. But there's a masculine energy that is, I'm taking action, making decisions, like the Two of Wands, to come back together. Look at that, 22, 42. All those have 2s in them. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. So there's this beautiful change happening that's bringing you guys. Anyways, the next card here is the number 3, and it's a realization. And that's the key. So the key to the soulmates coming together is somebody getting out of the forest, seeing the reality of the situation, acknowledging that there is a soulmate connection, and then there's a coming together. So I do see a yes, there's a coming together, but first there must be an acknowledgement. And I have to reach out to a soulmate who I feel is a Queen of Cups. And I feel that the soulmate who believes, Queen of Swords, Queen of Cups, in magic and tarot and palmistry and esoteric knowledge, spiritual wisdom and guidance, I believe there's a soulmate that knew this all along, that you guys were soulmates, because there's someone here that has a deep knowing of a past life with another person. And I feel connected to that soul because I feel that soul has been hurt and wounded, because there's been a denial that, no, you're not my soulmate. No, I rebuke and I deny the connection. So I feel that this, and even the Queen of Swords came in reverse earlier. It's so weird. But the feminine energy here feels rejected. And it could be flip-flop. It could be reversed, and I'm okay if it is. But there is a soulmate that is rejected. And I feel the pain of that soulmate by being let down by not only their soulmate, but also by the universe. Losing faith in the fact that the universe didn't step up and divinely help them come together. So there's I feel alone, I feel let down, I've lost some optimism, I've had a lot of doubts, and also they're experiencing this denial that anything good could now happen. So I see you kind of going back in time and revisiting a place where your faith is restored. Sometimes we have a loss of faith, and you guys may be both feeling that. But there's a getting back to it. This may not be for everyone, but I feel that someone's going to take a drive and visit a place that is going to renew your body and your mind and restore your belief in this past life connection at all. Someone's going to go back to an inspirational place. For some, it could be a monument. For some, it could be a city or a town. For some, it could be a school. For some, it could be where you met them. For some, it could just be a reconnection spiritually in an astral travel, meditative state. But somebody's going to visit a place that's going to give you hope again. So that's coming. It's coming. Okay. And you're going to get repowered up, like a reboot. So there's going to be a spiritual and emotional download. And there is going to be a connection with crystals. You may find a crystal on this journey, or you may bring it with you. But there's going to be some kind of an earthy crystal rock type energy, maybe a rock type formation, I don't know. That's going to give you some power. Okay? So that's going to be good for you. Let's read this. It's a crescent waxing moon. With self-awareness comes realization. Knowledge is power. Self-examination of your role within a situation is important. So see, someone's not been doing the self-examination in the role of this connection. They have not. And that's the most important key. That's why there's a keyhole to the soulmates coming back together. Because somebody has not acknowledged that that's my soulmate. Somebody's not acknowledged it. They need to. Continuing. As we move into the early waxing cycle Light begins to shine upon the shadows, illuminating what is. This is the beginning of a powerful process we call realization. When we decide to really examine our lives without fear or favor, it can actually be heard. This is no doubt an act of courage. We might not like what we discover. After all, yet without self-awareness, we will act upon these realizations. Whether we perceive them as negative or positive is not the matter. We do not get to change and grow if we don't see them. The realization that we have a pattern, a bad habit, a bad belief, or a bad behavior that is causing us pain and karma is a powerful realization to see. It's a powerful position also, because even though you may feel sad, scared, worried, or painful because you've discovered this, you can now take action on how to remedy it. So it's a very powerful position, because now we can take personal responsibility to change our situation, because now we know our current position, and knowing ourselves more completely enables us to accept ourselves more readily, and we dare to love exactly who we really are. Thus, in this relationship, love the other person that is the soulmate that you've been denying, or they've been denying you, all because they've been denying themselves. Soulmates are funny, quirky little things. If you deny who you really are, you're not going to be in tune with your soulmate. If you're not at peace in the truth of who you are and what your reality really is, then you will push away the soulmate. But when you finally figure out those truths, you tether to your soulmate and call them in. So this is the energy of denial. We have to see the truth to be reunited. Reunited, and it feels so good. You know, that's so cute though, because I was watching a show, and I think it does have to do with this, but I watched The Good Doctor. I don't know if everybody else does, but there was a part where one of the surgeons and his ex got together, and their kid was like 20 or maybe 17, I don't know, somewhere between there. And they had been separated for years. And it was so cute seeing them come back together. Their kid brought them back together. And they were just friends, and they were just cordial, and they just said hi. But you could see the chemistry between them. And he asked her if, you know, she was interested in maybe taking it slow and trying the relationship again. And at first, she said no. She thought it would be a train wreck. But after much consideration and spending some time with him, she decided, I do want to take it slow. And I would like to see where this is going to lead us. And maybe that message for you is take it slow. You don't have to jump back into this situation. Just look at each other. Give it the acknowledgement that there's still love there. Take baby steps. A phone call here and there. Maybe a visit once a month. Maybe just thinking about that person and singing about them. Just slowly. There's no need to rush into the soulmate connection. There just needs to be some open doors and some love shared and some acknowledgement. And then we'll get this thing going. So the song Reunited came out in my head. I think that there is going to be a reunited for Scorpio and the soulmate. How could there not be? But take it slow. Because I think that somebody may have a hard time like warming up to a set of spiritual beliefs or a lifestyle. And so we have to warm them up. We can't just, dive in. So soulmates, I see you guys warming up. Warming up to love, warming up to this beautiful connection. Let's get some timing on that. This is the next 30 days. Let's just see what it says in the cards. Spirit, can you give me some timing on the first initial connection for Scorpio and the soulmate? Please connect me to the timing. Ooh, 7 of Cups. So we're feeling July, okay? May to July, because bottom of the deck is 5 of Cups. So we're talking months. We're dealing in months here. This is not days. This is not weeks. It's not years, thank God, but it's months. So we're warming up. Right now, we need to fantasize and visualize. I want the soulmates to take a step back and start visualizing you and your soulmate in union. I want you guys to be passionately brought back together. Which reminds me, I have 4 people that I need pictures to finish this soulmate compatibility. I finished the charts. The charts are done. I need to get this pictures on a roll. And I went in my emails and I don't have your guys' pictures. So if you're watching me and you did order that, you're one of the 4 that hasn't sent me a picture of just yourself or you and your lover, please send it to me, because I'm trying to make it a visualization tool like what I'm talking about, to where you guys can visualize coming back together, to where you can visualize reuniting with that soulmate. So that way you guys can be pulled in your meditative practices. So I really want to get that picture. It's actually very important to meditate at specific times of the day based on your ruling planet. And to have that photo up for visualization tools. They're just tools. So if you haven't, please do that, okay? Because the charts are done and I have not got the pictures. So I need them. I get your emails and I say, hi, Steph, blah, 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 blah. And there's all the information, but no attachment, no photo. So please try to get that to me so I can finish these. Okay. Well, anyways, okay, I'm trying to finish up this reading. Okay, so I am done, guys. If anyone else is interested, and this is such a beautiful soulmate Scorpio reading. Okay, if there's another Scorpio out there that wants a soulmate compatibility, I know I'm not done. Let me finish. He's my Scorpio baby here. If you guys want to do a picture, I'll give you guys, whoops, hang on, 48 hours for anybody else that watches the video, so 48 hours from the loading. If you want to jump in and get yours done, please go ahead and send me, okay, the connection there with Cash App. Okay, so there's a Cash App, and you guys can send it there. It's $125. I need your time of birth, your place of birth. Okay, your year of birth. Okay. Shh. And your partner, if you have theirs. If you're single, that's okay. I can still do it on a single point of view. And then a picture of yourself or you and your person. You need to go till I'm done. I'm almost done.
I'm telling you something. Well, it's so fun.
I'll find it. It's on the bed. So anyways, I'm going to go. But if any of you guys are interested, because this is such a beautiful soulmate reading, I'm willing to extend that offer for you guys. Once I've returned all of these orders, this will be on my purchase list, but it's going to be more. So it's not always going to be this price. I'm thinking it will be more around $200 in the future. So if you want to wait, there is still time. You can do it later and just save up for that, or you could do it now at this special price. But if you are interested in having it done, you can go to Cash App, okay? It should be listed there in the comments or the description, and you guys can connect there. Send the $125 and give me your information there. Give me your email. At least give me your email so I can communicate with you and send you back this information, okay? What it is I do your chart and your soulmate's chart, and I marry them together. I kind of layer them and show you how you're going to meet them, how you're going to know it's your soulmate. What is your path with your soulmate? What could that path look like? Is it meant to be physically together or spiritually apart? What is this energy that you're feeling with your soulmate? And if you have a twin flame or not, that might even be seen in there. And what your life is going to look like with your soulmate and your relationships in general. Some people are going to go through a number of relationships before they find their soulmate, and that's okay. We're going to talk about the ages that you're probably going to meet this person, and if there's going to be children in your future with this person or not, and how to meditate on this. And if you're already past those paths of your life, those parts of your life, there's always a later in life soulmate that I can also do a reading on if you feel you have not met that person and you're already a grandparent or you're just older. If you're looking to see if there's anyone else for you or what that journey would look like, I can see that as well. But anyways, if you guys are interested, you know where to go. He's crying now. I have to go. I love you guys. Be well. Remember, this love is a journey, not a destination. So just keep swimming. Can a soulmate be older than you? Oh, 100%. Especially for Capricorns and Aquarians. Yes, their soulmates tend to be older or much younger. So anyways, I love you guys. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. We'll be jumping into Sag. So I love Sag. I'm a Sag rising. I look forward to it. I love you guys. If I'm missing anybody on any kind of announcements, just reach out to me on the email or Skype, and I'll connect with you there. I love you guys. Bye.